Hello guys, welcome back to another video talking about how leader Mitch McConnell, Mitch the bitch, I'm calling him now, is betraying Donald Trump. Obviously, did you see this coming, guys? I sorta did. I thought he was going to disavow Trump really early on, like starting November 7th, but he stuck it out for like a month after, and in fact, just disavowed him today. And he had basically set out remarks, as you can see in this video, absolute coward with his cope shield in hand, talking about how he congratulates Vice President Biden as president elect. Kind of weird, right? How all of a sudden he's gonna discredit the president. What does that mean? Well, he ostensibly, in this speech more specifically, had said that Donald Trump has lost according to the Electoral College vote on December 14th. And while he's probably right in terms of the odds of Trump winning are pretty low, I would give you the opportunity to know that it isn't over really until January 6th or 7th. And yet he gives up right now when he doesn't really have to. And just goes to show he's trying to discredit Trump, because if he goes against Trump, he makes him look worse a little bit with the establishment, and that's the whole point. So while he's over here with John Thune and Senator Barrasso, he's gonna make him look bad. Okay, that's the case. If we were to look at this map right here, I'll show you the Senate. The Senate's very important to control, of course, but who does it benefit? Okay, primarily, is it you, the American people, or is it going to be Mitch McConnell? So as of right now, we are working with a very close majority of conservatives in the Senate, debatably. You look over here, let me fill in the map. Of course, I will probably say that McSally and John James had their election stolen, especially John James, but we will fill this in as necessary. As you can see, we are at... Hold on, I'm missing something. I am missing something. What am I missing, guys? This does not add up. What the hell happened? What the... Okay, so we had 53 senators a couple of months ago from the 2018 election, but Mark Kelly technically got seated as of like a week or two ago, which goes to show that we are then able to have 52 to 48 for now. But also, coming in January 5th comes the election runoff between John Ossoff and Senator Perdue, and then there is Kelly Loeffler versus Raphael Warnock, and that ostensibly makes it so that if you have a Republican victory in one of the two, we get to keep the Senate, and if we don't, it'll become a tie. I honestly don't know what the hell I have wrong. What I have wrong with the map, but as you can see, more or less. Let's just take... Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Arizona. Whoops. That's subconscious. Okay. Anyway, 50-50. If we lose both, which is decently likely, it could go either way, then... And if we listen to dumb people like Nick Fuentes in terms of his opinion here of sitting out the election unless they do some major reforms as to what they say about the election fraud... then if you do the sit out, we're gonna lose both seats narrowly, or because of fraud, or from a lot of reasons, and we're gonna basically come in with 50-50 blue. Okay, which means that Chuck Schumer would become the majority leader, and Kamala Harris would be the tiebreaker for 51 votes out of 100, which is a majority. But by the way, Mitch McConnell is basically saying that since Trump gave me the majority, we are going to use the Karl Rove money, the Bush money, the Club for Growth money, the Koch brother money, or whatever you want to talk about, and keep one or two of these seats red. And if you do that, then he keeps the majority 52 to 48, and he'll be able to do what he wants. And more or less, what I'll tell you is that in Mitch McConnell's fever pitch, it would be that Donald Trump loses the election and that he keeps the majority. Therefore, he becomes the most powerful Republican, as there's no Republican Speaker of the House. Therefore, more or less, he'd be the most powerful Republican again, like in 2014, as an example, more or less. And again, it kind of goes to show Mitch is evil, and he will do whatever he does to keep himself in power. But more or less, we also have to keep in mind that Mitch is a coward, and he waited until it was more or less cemented that Biden won, so-called, so that he could be able to throw Trump under the bus, so that any further litigation is then thus undermined as the most powerful Senate Republican among other ranking Republicans. Throw Trump under the bus as well. This was all a coordinated effort, of course, knowing that by now his odds are very low of, pulling out the win, and just so that they can more or less retain power for themselves. So this is just a Machiavellian move by Mitch McConnell. He probably lied to Trump in his face, saying that he would not give up until very later on. Obviously, he probably lied, and goes to show Mitch the bitch is no longer cool. I liked him because he was, you know, appointing so many judges, but as Robert Barnes has mentioned, these are all Federalist Society judges for the most part, which is a problem because these people are corrupt or they're neocon type of judges, so they're not perfect. You saw what Amy Coney Barrett did to us, what Kavanaugh did to us, what Gorsuch did to us, following, I think, about a week or two ago with the Texas ruling where they just threw it out more or less because of standing. So, again, these judges are not worthwhile insofar as they're so cool as Trump or McConnell, more specifically trumpets all the time. So therefore, I think that Mitch McConnell is overrated now insofar as, the establishment pretends to like him. Nick Sandman, I'm talking about you. Honestly, I'm very disappointed with I'm not disappointed. I'm not shocked at all, but I am a little let down that Mitch McConnell gave up this early when he lost nothing and just keep on chugging along with Trump for another month. But apparently he's found out that the stock on Trump is going down, therefore he's going to jump ship and try to salvage the majority. But again, since he did betray Trump, there's going to be a small part of the base that will not come out for Loeffler or for Perdue in 2021, which will then bite him in the ass probably and make him lose both Georgia seats. But ultimately, selfishness and greed took him to this place, and now he deserves what he gets. If we lose the Senate thing, the Senate runoff, so we can partially blame McConnell. And shame on these Republicans that threw Trump under the bus. And salute to people like Mo Brooks, Paul Gosar, Ron Johnson, etc. People that do defend the president. And at the very least, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt until the options are gone. So anyways, guys, Mitch the bitch has betrayed us on record. He's gay now. He's a faggot. Anyway, guys, goodbye and subscribe.